Good morning, students. So in our last video we have learned that how to calculate the number of terms in between two rational numbers, right? So if two rational numbers are given and in between numbers you need to calculate. In first method what we have done, added both of the numbers and divide by 2, you will get the another number. But over here I am explaining you the another method, you can say the alternate method, how to calculate the n rational numbers in between any two rational numbers. So over here I am taking an example. If a and b are the two rational numbers and I want to find a lot of numbers in between a and b, and how much numbers I want to find? N numbers, right? So first step 1 will be what? First what you need to do, find the gap between A and B. Now find the gap between A and B. It means what? If two rational numbers are there, then gap will be what? It will be the difference of both the number. That means what you need to find, first thing, two numbers are there, right? You need to find which one is greater. Either A is greater or either B is greater. For example, over here I am taking B is greater. So difference will be what? Difference will be B minus A. That means gap means to say you need to subtract both the numbers, right? And subtraction must be like that, greater minus the smaller one. So this is our first step. So step 2 is what? Over here how much numbers I need to calculate? N, right? For example, if I need to calculate 7 terms, so what you need to do? N plus 1, that is A. So second step is that divide the gap. Divide the gap. Gap means to say what? B minus A by N plus 1. Right? So result will be what? B minus A divided by N plus 1. Clear, beta? So what is there? What I have done, first I have calculated the difference of both the numbers, then I divided it by n plus 1, where n is what? The number of terms you need to calculate, right? So if I want to calculate 7, so you need to divide by 7 plus 1, 8. If I want to calculate 6, so 6 plus 1, 7, right? And step 3 will be what? I have done B minus A upon N plus 1. I got the value. So in that, just you need to multiply by 1, 2, 3 and so on to the gap size. Gap size is what? This one, right? That means, so our first term will be what? Q1 will be equal to what? 1 into, it will be A plus 1 into B minus A upon N plus 1. That means once you have multiplied by the gap size, then what you need to do? Plus A. A is the smaller term, right? Q2 will be what? It will be A plus 2 into B minus A upon N plus 1. Q3 will be A plus 3 into B minus A N plus 1 and so on. How much numbers you need to calculate? So Qn will be what? It will be A plus N into B minus A to N plus 1. So in this manner you can calculate the number of terms in between two rational number. Now I am going to explain you this method with an example. Then only you will get clear how to do that. So here is an example with that method. Question is that find the 7 rational numbers between 1 by 3 and 1 by 2, right? So over here 1 by 3 and 1 by 2, these are our two rational number, and 7 is what? Number of rational terms that you need to calculate. So our first step was what? First step was to find the difference. Okay. If I want to find the difference, first of all I must know which one is greater. Either 1 by 3 is greater or either 1 by 2 is greater. So over here 1 by 2 is greater. So what you will do? 1 by 2 minus 1 by 3. Right? That means this is your A and this is your B. So B minus A is what? 1 by 2 minus 1 by 3, and hence it will become, you know the LCM method. So you will get 1 by 6. Right? So B minus A, the gap we have done. We have calculated the gap. Next, what I need to calculate? The gap size. Gap size means to say second step. Step 2 is what? It is B minus A upon n plus 1. I need to calculate. But n is what? Number of terms, and how much? N is equal to what over here? 7 terms I need to calculate. So this will become B minus A. B minus A I have calculated. It is what? 1 upon 6. 1 upon 6 divided by 7 plus 1. Is it clear what I have done? B minus A I have calculated 1 by 6. So instead of B minus A I have put 1 by 6. Over here it is n plus 1. N is how much? 7. So 7 plus 1, it is this. So it will become 1 by 6 divided by 8. Or either I can write 1 by 8 into 1 by 6. How much it will be there? 1 upon 48. So what the term I have got? That means B minus A upon n plus 1 is equal to what? 1 upon 48. Right? Now third step. Third step is that multiplied by 1, 2, 3 and then add to A. So your Q1 is what? A plus 1 into B minus A upon n plus 1. This is your Q1. So A is how much? 1 by 3, right? Plus 1 into B minus A into n plus 1 is how much? 1 upon 48. So this will become 1 by 3 plus 1 into 1, 1. So it will become 1 upon 48, right? So what the value will come? So answer will be, take the LCM, it will be 48. So how much? 16 plus 1. It will become how much? 17 plus 48. So your Q1 has become 17 upon 48. Now Q2 will be A plus 2 into B minus A upon n plus 1. Right? So 1 by 3 plus 2 into 1 upon 48. It will become how much? 1 by 3 plus 2 upon 48. So it will become how much? Again take the LCM, right? So it will become how much?
Sir.
So LCM 48, 16 plus 2, it will be 18 upon 48, right? So similarly your Q3, what is the formula? A plus 3 into B minus A upon n plus 1. A is 1 upon 3 plus 3 into, this one is 1 upon 48. 3 into 1, it will become 3. So 3 upon 48. When you solve that, you will get 19 upon 48. Similarly, Q4, A plus 4 into B minus A upon n plus 1, and you will get 20 upon 48. Q5, then again A plus 5 into B minus A upon n plus 1, you will get 21 upon 48. Q6, A plus 6 into B minus A upon n plus 1, 1 upon 3 plus 6 into 1 upon 48, you will get how much? 22 upon 48. and last q7. So a plus 7 into b minus a upon n plus 1. So it will become how much? 1 by 3, 7 plus 7 into 1 upon 48, and you will become 23 upon 48. Right? So in this way you will get the 7 numbers. Okay, now question arises, why can't we calculate the q8, the 8th term? Let's try it. It will become 8 into b minus a upon n plus 1. Right? So this will how much? 1 by 3 plus 8 into 1 upon 8. Right? So it will become 1 by 3 plus 1. It will be how much? Oh, sorry, it was 1 upon 48. So 8 1 ja, how much? And then 8 6 ja. So it will become 1 by 3 plus 1 upon 6. When you calculate that, you will get 1 by 2. And 1 by 2 is what? It is the number. That means these numbers 17 upon 48, 18 upon 48, 19 upon 48, 20 upon 48, 21 upon 48, 22 upon 48, and in last we have calculated 23 upon 48. These are what? These are the 7 rational numbers in between 1 by 3 and 1 by 2. So in this way you can calculate the exact numbers. How much? If you want to calculate 8 numbers, so accordingly n plus 1 will get changed. If you are calculating only 5 numbers, so n plus 1 will become 5 plus 1 6. So in this way you can calculate a finite number of rational numbers in between two rational numbers.